Hello, everybody. Welcome to Adventures in Beekeeping. My name is Dale, and today I want to tell you about the queen handling workshop that I went to at the North American Honeybee Expo in 2026. The teacher was Tucka Seville. Tucka runs Tucka Bee Inc., and that company is a commercial queen producer in Central Florida. So if you're in Central Florida and you need some queens, Tucka is the person that you might want to see. She's often invited to speak at various different um, conventions and things. And so she was there with several queens for us to practice the instructions that she gave us. So a few things that I learned, and hopefully, I'm sure there's more that I missed, but a few things that I learned are this. So when you're holding a queen by a body part, you want to hold the queen on the thorax, not on the head and not on the abdomen, but hold her on the thorax. And then the other thing is you don't want to squeeze too much. You might damage her. But then if you're too light, the queen can wiggle out of your grip. So you have to find the right balance of squeezing, but not squeezing too much, but squeezing enough that you can actually hold the bee. One way to catch the queen is to trap her against the wax on the frame. And again, you're going to uh, pinch her at the thorax and kind of trap her there. Then another thing that you can do to hold on to the queen, you could also try to capture her wings. And the way that you do that is that you try to get up close to the wings and then do this operation to capture the wing. So you don't want to do this on the wing. You want to get it like this and then roll your fingers forward to get the wing between your fingers. So you want to, the closer you are up to um, the body of the bee on the wing, the better. You'll have a much better grip. Um, Another thing was that so she gave us queens in a cage. She indicated that if you opened up the lid and just kind of give the bee a little blow in through the cage, then the queen would come out. Another thing that was interesting, if you're trying to get the queen to go back into the cage, you would hold the cage up above the queen and then try to put the queen in from the bottom, because queens and all kind of bees like to walk up. Um, Another thing that I had trouble with is you can hold the queen in your fist like this. A lot of people can do it. I can't do it because I have like these holes that are too big, and if I try to squeeze them, even then the bee can try to get out, or can get out on this side. So you'll see me do that, and that's a problem for me because she just walks right out. Um, so this was a really great experience. It was a lot of fun. The part of the reason is that we were given a queen that was unmated and not responsible for a particular hive, right? So it was relaxed. The instructors were good. Um, Tucka brought some of her friends that she knew were queen producers, and they were in there with us and giving us instructions. And so what happened was about half of the class went into this little 10 by 10 screened tent. And then we were given the queen in a cage. And then we went through the process of holding the queen, and a lot of people were able to mark the queen through that process. So, and then when those people were done, then other people were allowed to go in. So I recorded a couple that were working on their handling their bees, and then they recorded me. So I want to thank them. They were from Bill's Bees in Florida. So this is Bill's Bees in Florida, and they actually gave me some honey. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. So let, that couple that were there, I recorded them. They'll be featured first in the video, and then I'll come in. So when you watch this video, especially when you're watching me, you're going to see that I don't have any skills in handling Queen, but listen to the instructors. There were several teacher's assistants in there, and they were very good at giving us instruction. So listen to that as we go through the video.
Exactly. Perfect. You can try that. Awesome. Good.
Sweet.
Yeah, it's a little tricky. It's like you don't. I always mess up. I don't apply enough pressure, but you can apply too much pressure. So it's like
Right, you gotta find that balance.
find that balance, and it's nice to practice on queens you don't care about.
Bringing us some burgers.
Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah.
Cool.
When she starts to wiggle and like you lose the thorax grip, you kind of want to let go because you don't want to grip the abdomen. Because that's where all the important pieces are.
Okay. Right, you always should focus on that front area.
Awesome.
Okay, perfect.
You can grab the wings again.
You want to do it?
You want to try to marker?
Sure. Kayla, what me and Mark do some queens.
Alright. Go ahead and grab the wings there. And you can try to transfer it over.
Well, what I told him is, because I took a lot of bee display with me, I wouldn't mind it necessarily like, the one that's in the bee display to mark it. But in the same sense, people like finding it.
Yeah, so just put the mark right on the thorax there. Just a little dab. It's nice to. This marker is like really prepped well. You can try again and like try to move it with your other finger to get more of a central spot. Now, what I like to do is sometimes take your other finger and just kind of dab it, and it moves the marker a little bit more flat, and it like kind of evens it out. There you go. See, it's like, so it's slightly bigger now, and it will dry faster too,
Okay.
which is kind of nice. All right.
We marked our first queen.
Huh?
You can't really put her in anything right now, it's so cold.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she travel, but she
Oh,
can
okay,
travel,
thank you.
right? I mean, she's got food there, you just need to put some water.
What else do we have for the whole 2 hours of this, just so I know, because I've got to bust out of it. Apparently I won something.
More of this. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you're in a cold climate, there's nothing you can do with these queens right now. Really.
They're not mated, right?
Yeah, you're not going
Yeah, you got no drones, you got no flight. I'm not sneak out
Unless you,
behind you.
I have a friend that breeds queens, he's gonna be here.
So you want to just pin her on the thorax if you can. So just like that.
Okay.
And well, that wasn't a great show, but it's easy to transfer if you have the thorax because then your wings are poking out, so you can just grab the wings. That's a good hold too. All right. Now just hang on to her for a bit there, because that's a good hold to your other hand by grabbing the thorax. And I like to kind of put my fingers a bit higher and then whoop, she wiggle her way loose. That way. I'll show you a couple transfers. So just holding it. Like that. Then I kind of like to do this too. Just kind of grab onto it. Oh, tricky. Those are a little tricky. Looks like I'm shooting.
It's a good camera.
Looks like I'm shooting through a screen.
Simple as that. Thank you for walking around and taking all of our pictures.
Wow, okay, I could do it. Okay.
You too.
Let go. Sorry. Really? You see where she went?
Yeah, I'll see her.
Okay.
I'll see her. She must be flying somewhere.
I wasn't. I should have moved.
There's one on the ground right there, I think, in front of her black and white shoe.
That's funny. I just don't.
Yeah, that's it.
I have so many bees get caught in my hair.
Logan,
That's the same
keep
one
it
she's talking
from.
about. That, I mean, she was. Isn't that terrible? I'm not gonna move. Do you have one I can? I got a cannoli.
Yeah, let me get
I got a cannoli and an Italian.
This one's not mated. Or not marked, I mean.
So this is like a latch. You flip that up.
She's very hostile. She's very upset.
This is the big door.
Okay, let me try that. Oh, okay.
So I have the wing.
Yeah.
So go for a leg and do the same kind of roll technique that she showed you. Now I have a leg. Go for the wing. And when you do, grab. You're really only looking for one. You don't want to grab the tip. You want to be as close to her body as possible so that she has less ability to move. So she twisted out on that one.
Yeah, you can hang on to it.
Just one wing is okay. How can I do the
As long as you're close to her body, she's not going to be able to wiggle out. Like the closer you are, the better. It kind of pins her.
Oh, here she is. Hold on. Wait. I belong to beekeeping.
And then see, I had her in my hand.
Yeah.
She's going to go to the light. And so I'm like slowly, we're going to hold her a little more first.
I was just going to start over.
So now I have a leg. You can get a wing. Is probably going to be the easiest on the opposing side of. So start with your fingers here and then roll it.
So I'm gonna transfer.
Feel how much more snug that is?
Yeah.
Now you have a wing. Do the same thing, but go for the legs on the opposite side of her body. Same thing. Kind of just pinch and then roll close to her.
I didn't know if you said by a queen or.
And then once you have that side, you can let the wing go. But you got a really good hold on the wing side.
Okay, now can I go for the thorax?
You can go for thorax. Thorax is probably my least favorite because they kind of wiggle out really easily. And then it's harder to either grab a leg or a wing. But that's a good, if you wanted to mark her, you can go ahead and mark her.
So is this?
You've done a good job on your film.
Yeah, the pen just blew up on me.
So is it good?
Yep, should be good.
I think like the pressure, like she's done pretty much into
How much?
I was shocked.
More than less. And then you want to hold it while that dries because if it's wet and you put it back in, they'll just clean it off immediately. There you go. So that's why when I'm marking, I prefer to have a leg or a wing because I can hold it longer, kind of blow her off, let it dry.
Yeah.
I feel like they kind of weasel out when you hold the body.
So I feel like I'm holding her abdomen more. No.
What's up, buddy? Good.
Spinning
See how there's
around.
always something? If you have one thing, there's something else open. But it's really hard to get like all three legs. It's really hard to get both wings. She's under your thumb. And as soon as she kind of feels you going for her, she's going to move. That was great.
So that was just a random pinch.
But you're getting, you're kind of getting better. You're getting calibrated on the
All right,
pinch.
buddy. How's Slayer going?
And then you can see, like, when you do go to grab her, they'll start to move even if they're stationary when you start. So if you can kind of pin her some way
Yeah,
to,
no problem.
slow her down, it makes it easier.
Nothing you can do.
But as you get more comfortable with it, you'll get faster at getting, You're doing great, man. You really are.
All right, buddy. Thanks for calling. Yes, sir. Bye-bye.
I know, I was trying to go. She just went. I'm enjoying watching this.
All right.
I don't think.
So when you go to put her in the cage, hold the cage vertical up above her because the bee always wants to go upwards. Hold it straight up and down. There you go. And she'll climb upwards. She wants.
That would be in your hair.
I have her wing.
She won't stay but once.
We need a picture of that.
That's a good idea.
Oh, that's great.
I have a leg.
And then you can snap that little cap shut. Yeah.
But if I need to move it, now the wings are
This one's like
You done marked your first queen, buddy.
Mark the queen. Nice.
Smile.
Wow. I just like feel like touching it and holding it is a significant training, right?
The best thing to do is practice with drones.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You can do it with drones. They won't sting you.
Yeah.
You can practice marking them.
And then if you squish one, you're not
killing
not
the
a
world.
big deal. Right? I've seen people hold them in their hands like this.
Yeah, and then wait, see how it came out.
right
Your
up.
little What you want to do is you want to put her in there and then open it up a little bit and let her climb out, and you can get her. She went down.
On both the legs and because then she's kind of pinned.
Yeah, I just.
So somewhere about she'll give you a leg. You give her, you know, if you hold
Are you kidding?
she wants to put the feet on something. And then you give her your finger.
So remember, get her in your hand and then let her come out, and you can grab her thorax. Pin her right there against the screen.
She was flying so.
So when we take him out of here, we open this and blow it, or you have to lift the whole lid, right?
She is. All right, back in you go, lady.
Yeah, hold the cage vertical up. There you go. She'll climb upwards. Bees always want to go upwards.
Standing, right?
Not this one. You just want to go back in. Go back in.
I want to handle her some more, but I can't.
Wow. That's a fun. That's a lot of fun.
They're awesome, aren't they?
Yeah.
When she comes out, really try to pin her on the thorax if you can.
Thank you.
No worries. Do you want to hang on to her?
I don't have a place to put her.
No worries.
But so you guys recommend this guy over here says about purchasing a drone?
Drones is great because you can't sting you.
Yeah.
And then you gotta upgrade your workers because you can go through lots of workers without affecting the hive. So,
You'll find out
if
if
you want to get good practice, workers is really
Florida, so yeah, they come from sunglasses.
because they're smaller. But yeah, you can mark a bunch of workers.
and they'll sting you
you'll
if
be
you
a pro.
don't grab it right.
Mess up, you're gonna sting you, right? Yeah, if you mess up with a worker, you're gonna get stung. I hope you enjoyed watching me kind of mess up and lose the queen and all of that. That's kind of fun. But also, I hope that you glean some information from the instructors, and well, that might help you in handling your queens in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless and have a great day.